Yes, yabema obibia akwaba e de aba Sportslink Ghana na ene Chelsea Football Club en Simbebre e na ekoso wo omo asoye na mene okasa de Sompa FM Sompa TV Michael Akomia Atta Poku Fancy Di Maria omo timede analysis a emudo ye pa as to the reason tia Mauricio Pochettino empanifo ene na e party ways de ewramu a ema opening despite the performance a season eko end no na opening e de na die no ni nyina chi omo timi epam no. Yes, in 24 80 duties and more. Etimi ababetudwa na abrante Marcus Rashford. Uni say opening. They say in the future at Manchester United no it's at stake. They say opening Altna and now say ofri ho. Na uni say rumors be etimi betudwa say opening no eba be PM or Chelsea. Yes, Marcus Rashford to Chelsea na idea na chese na kosopa o social media no so na meno ka say no opening in the future ho onsense no etisay yenwramu na yenkoti Michael Akomia Atta Poku ene ni crew ni nyina no ensema hodo a omotimi eka ye edefa Chelsea Football Club chese Mauricio Pochettino the future ene ne sack no nia etimi ekomu yenkoti emra na yento aso ye be share obaso no etimi like video no ede amaye we leave a comment in the comment section na enema to me akoye abusia yenkoti emra
bibi koso in Pochettino sacking no and Makekani in Album they are called to Facebook or call Albania Biakai.
Okay.
And this was courtesy Matlaw of a Telegraph.
Okay.
Pochettino sacking meeting of course near 2-day meeting. 2 days and yeah and rank one. Now Monday no normal fair no around midday a UK which is around 11 o'clock one.
Some passports.
Omra Kobam. Na omontena se no monye arrange that before so sign a contract end of season review intisa review no mehwe ne o course wo season nim nyina on the page of the page players near there entina Pochettino kwa okoshia Chelsea sporting directors mienu Paul Winstanley Anna Lawrence Stewart omo no okoshia omo no okoshia omo a they will have a meeting to discuss performance near there. Then there was also a meeting between Pochettino and the Chelsea co-owner, Bedard Egbali. Into omotna si din komo yewe. One, yensi ni pise. Abra meetings mienu no course no. There was nowhere there were disagreement between transfer yebeton DC players no. When yento.
Yeah.
So there were no disagreement as regards transfers for this season. 2, there were no disagreements on players at Chelsea and so on. So the narrative about Trevor Chalobah, Conor Gallagher, so Chelsea take his stance here. Pochettino agreed to it. This was during the meeting. No disagreement. See, I can't say no disagreement. Good. Then, baby, a difference is one. It was more about the philosophy of the project no more running. Pochettino, Dienko, Chelsea, Dienko. But aside the philosophy, the dynamics of working in the Chelsea structure, we may have him. I just want to brush through. And to Chelsea, yes, and when no, as I do on Monday, no, they can't take a decision. And to Sadia, yes, Sumie, Emma Dien, Adrian, and to Odia Kodaso, na yemba embeshia bion, Yanko Poyadma Tuesday, which is Enra, and to Obia Pe Mukoy. Baby, I know Mujina, Metime Wassing Yejumano, the philosophy of a club, and then also how Pochettino's role will be in the Chelsea structure going forward. Now, mobile baby, Pochettino Jina no Jina. Say structure nimne ni role will play no. Until he will need it to be upgraded. And now Chelsea say sani ye juma and obeya interview tetini na na sana no yometie. To mudi in common na around by 10:30 anopa GMT, which is 11:30 BST. Na chesenya dia obi ate ne ho asenti ene Pochettino ye say me besha siasa this season way under this same structure I have issues with her season now nkoyi it might be messy and Chelsea agreed say true see enya start na enya ye last season no biwa messy and no contract now expire 2025 so it will leave us in a situation where we have to make another managerial appointment mid-season. Say season e course no yes akoniakophobia. So they decided said that threat of having to appoint coaches in the then the best way is and the Nigeria to maintain me measurement me ho ase and the yentwa relationship nim and omone lawyers net na ase din komo ye we nti there were no argument ebufu bi amba kasafin bi amba everything went on smoothly. Now this is where I come in. Chelsea structure no any project no they are running a philosophy where they are a long-termist nature say in many they want to be competitive. But say a bed Jim crew gidigidi, ye bibi gidigidi. It should be after 5 years. They have time, they have patience. Now, the vision bearers and they are the owners of Chelsea. They believe that there is a working football structure follow, which is football structure. You have faith in the technical directors and the sporting directors more than the coach. Coach, will get you results on the field of play. Results can be tricky. So, what the coach call long-term fancy and yet a wise idea. But sporting director, or not directly or implementing vision, into players, they see the players as assets. Either say obebama wo park so nya mfaso no anase obeton no dachi enya so mfaso entire na owners they trust the sporting directors more than they trust coaches.
Okay.
Enti club be anywhere or the premium bema coach at the expense of a sporting director. Ebi a sporting director no onim ne dwuma. Enti etna say near assessisi ya akomia di ho dance here. All the Chelsea players they signed are potentials. Now potentials owners no many so no omo hu ne just potential omo hu ne say cash omo hu ne say asset omo hu ne say japade enti ko pama ye ton ne say dachi bi ye betime nya ne be 200 million pound rated obetime agege individual awards then on one kasa betime asan so impact on the field of play. So there is always that upgrade in the eyes of owners when it comes to sporting directors. Now a hono na issue ne wo Chelsea needs a manager who will fit in their structure. Pochettino gave them the inclination, said, Obeyesa. Now, after one season, he is not properly fitting into the structure. He has concerns. And Chelsea ne Pochettino mucha wari and yes, a Pochettino is a good coach, but he is not a proper and a suitable fit as a stance. Obetime the owners na them say namu vision papa ben. Every vision. Ambitious no fancy from the onset at times it looks a bit stupid, excuse me, but a whole results because when Johan Cruyff was instituting tiki-taka or this total football rebirth Barcelona it looked like nonsense to a lot, but then especially when they were at their peak Abra Pep ebe tweaky at the year. So visions don't look so good in the early stages. Medium term, long term, the vision actually bears fruit. And I will tear ye. If you find Sompa ye pesi be the #1 media house e Ghana. Omosha see first year, second year, third year, and it will be fraught with challenges. And what challenges be in it, but when you overcome it now after 5 years now. Then a honey now it is rubbing shoulders with the top media houses. So the Chelsea project now will not look like a sane project. Especially when they came to replace a chairman and a president and a owner or a serial winner. A standard no was true. What is needed now? Fancy. Chelsea need a coach. They don't need a manager as a stance. Until almost a young coach or a dynamic or a forward thinking or a progressive. So they need a coach who is flexible.
Oh, my boy,
flexible, number one. Or more progressive, number two. A coach, he speaks up and then can also recommend. And that is what you are looking at. And not something that will change or more a philosophy, identity and our way. And you need to forge an identity. What else?
Now, when so inverted fullback, never from what happened during the start of the season.
But say you need to forge an identity. You can't say forger. I just say I was someone so it would take time. Would they get their right coach? A gamble. The same as continue with Pochettino in next season. It was also a gamble because there were no guarantees. The latter signs were positive, but any guarantee say no nyoma besisa. Marcus Rashford. Baby will be on tie. England are naming 33 players.
33.
Unkahubi. Good. Rashford is no longer a kid or a young boy. Or a winger or a attacker. Akomia we say.
Rashford 26.
Good. At the age of 26, a 100-year fan say,
O peak.
O ye winger, o ye attacker. Wa bene enti si say who soldier. So wa bene. I say Westfian from age 17 day by Westfian enti unya 26 pecha so wa bene enti afedie usogumza. This guy is still undefined. Besin no yen huni ye and yen huni ye because he has all the attributes when a man is great, but the essential
sports,
our pace, our dribbling abilities, our positional day. But in terms of the mentality, in terms of the character, Rashford or like kakra. And not needing nyana akanashe.
Many Janos were lucky.
And it has also not helped because of the environment he finds himself in. In your church, when there needs to be a change of environment.
Okay.
United environment, no, actually say it is not the proper grounds are fertile enough to produce the share. He needs to change the environment, and he also needs help on his own mentality and his character.
Whoa, Mike Mate, me that say.